I feel like I'm losing my mind.
Welcome back to V Daily News, where we bring you the most impactful stories and events from the world of entertainment. This time, we want to discuss a deeply touching moment involving Taeyong, who recently held a live broadcast on Weverse, an event that not only surprised his fans but also left a lasting impression. During the broadcast, Taeyong appeared lying in bed, wearing a makeup-free face and slightly messy hair. While his appearance was far from the glamorous look we're used to seeing, his charm still captivated and touched the hearts of his fans. What made this broadcast stand out was the calm and intimate atmosphere, different from his previous live streams. Without prior notice or announcement, Taeyong appeared on screen in a more relaxed manner. He didn't speak immediately but instead gazed at the camera with a soft and meaningful look, as if he wanted to greet his fans in silence. After a while, he began to speak in a gentle and soothing voice, explaining that he was getting ready to sleep and wanted to accompany ARMY, the name for his fans, before they closed their eyes. This moment felt incredibly intimate, as Taeyong didn't try to please his fans with words or performance. Instead, he offered a genuine and simple presence, making his fans feel as though they were in the same room with a close friend. Throughout the broadcast, Taeyong revealed a side of himself that is rarely seen. He didn't speak much, but whenever he did, his words were full of meaning and remarkable sincerity. He mentioned that he had just had dinner with close friends, and his calm expression reflected the comfort and tranquility he was feeling. There was a clear sincerity within him, with no hidden agenda or message to convey. Taeyong simply wanted to spend time with the fans who have supported him all along. This is what made the broadcast feel so close to the hearts of ARMY, who felt they were not just fans, but also friends to Taeyong. One of the moments that left fans impressed was when Taeyong revealed that he had originally intended to do the live broadcast just with his voice, without showing his face. However, midway through the broadcast, he decided to show his face to his fans, which made them feel even more appreciated. Taeyong's honesty and sincerity in expressing his feelings added depth to the moment. There was no intention to appear perfect or to entertain. Taeyong was simply being himself, and that's what made fans feel closer to him. In the silence that enveloped the broadcast, fans could feel Taeyong's presence so strongly, even though not many words were spoken. Additionally, during the broadcast, Taeyong also mentioned that he had some things to show ARMY in August. This statement immediately sparked speculation about possible upcoming projects. However, he wisely calmed expectations by saying that, while it might not be much, there was something for fans to look forward to. This successfully created a deep sense of curiosity among fans, who flooded the comment section with various speculations and hopes about what might come. Even though there was curiosity, Taeyong maintained simplicity and calm in every word he said. Even though Taeyong didn't speak much, there were several light moments that still captured fans' attention. One of them was when he mentioned that he had just enjoyed sushi. This small detail caught the fans' attention because they are always curious about Taeyong's everyday activities. Not only that, Taeyong also revealed that he wanted to read some long comments from his fans but found it difficult to follow all the comments that appeared so quickly. Nonetheless, he made an effort to connect with the fans, reading a few comments with a small smile and responding in a soft voice. Every small interaction further strengthened the bond between Taeyong and his fans, who felt valued and noticed. However, one of the most touching moments was when Taeyong spoke about his fear when asked to show his face in front of the public. This was a very rare moment, considering that Taeyong is one of the biggest stars in the world, always under the spotlight. His courage to reveal his vulnerability created a strong emotional bond between him and his fans. Many fans were moved to hear this confession, as behind all the fame and success, Taeyong remains a human being who experiences doubts and fears just like the rest of us. The live broadcast also gave the impression that, despite being a global celebrity, Taeyong leads a life that is very similar to ours. For example, when he revealed that he was going through his nightly routine, such as turning on lights and taking off his clothes, without any intention to dramatize, but simply sharing a part of his daily life that felt very human. It seemed that Taeyong wanted to show a more laid-back side of himself, without the need to pretend or create illusions. This aspect of him is greatly appreciated by his fans, who feel that they are seeing the human side of this great star. There was also a moment that surprised fans, when Taeyong spontaneously answered a fan's question about his travel plans to Italy. Lightheartedly, Taeyong said that he wanted to be invited there. This answer immediately sparked a reaction from international fans, who hoped to meet Taeyong in person. However, even though the response seemed casual, fans felt that it reflected Taeyong's simplicity and openness, not afraid to talk about his desires in such a casual and unexpected way. Furthermore, Taeyong also revealed that he had once considered starting his own YouTube channel, but ultimately gave up because he felt incapable of doing it. This revealed a rarely seen side of Taeyong, that despite his fame and success, he also experiences doubt and exhaustion. Fans felt a deep empathy toward this confession, as many of them might have felt the same way in their own lives. Taeyong showed that, despite being a star, he still experiences uncertainty and confusion, just like anyone else. In the midst of the silence, fans could feel the peace emanating from Taeyong. There was no dramatization or performance, just Taeyong speaking softly and occasionally smiling, creating an atmosphere full of calmness and comfort. Even when adjusting his position or the camera, every movement felt like part of a very personal and meaningful moment. There was no background music or visual effects, but Taeyong's presence that night was stronger than any of those things. Fans felt as though they were in the same room with him, experiencing every moment of the live broadcast with a deep sense of emotion. Ultimately, the broadcast ended with Taeyong softly wishing his fans good night, saying that he would sleep but promised to return again. Without any dramatic gestures, Taeyong calmly closed the broadcast, but its impact was immense. Many fans reported crying after the broadcast ended because they felt as though they had just spoken with someone they love in a very peaceful and loving silence. There were no grand statements, just Taeyong's presence enough to warm the hearts of those who were tired. After the broadcast ended, many fans stayed on the app, as if waiting for another small surprise from the screen. Most of them felt that the silence Taeyong shared that night wasn't emptiness but a space filled with warmth and unspoken love. That silence felt like a virtual hug, reminding fans that, despite Taeyong being a global celebrity, he is still a human being who cares and is present for them. This live broadcast also created a phenomenon within the ARMY community, with many fans starting to share their thoughts on the moment. Some shared screenshots of Taeyong's expressions during the broadcast, showing the gentleness in every gaze and small smile. Many felt that Taeyong didn't need many words to show that he cared. Just by being present, he conveyed warmth that could not be expressed through words. Fans felt that they were not just seeing Taeyong but also sensing what was behind his eyes, a depth that words couldn't explain. This feeling flowed strongly through the live broadcast. Many fans felt that through that silence, Taeyong had given them a very valuable gift, a presence that was genuine and full of love. There was no pressure, no need to be perfect, just Taeyong being himself. It was a form of communication that was very pure, making many fans feel as though they were speaking directly to Taeyong, even though it was only in silence. As the days passed, the impact of that live broadcast continued to resonate deeply within the ARMY community. Fans, both domestic and international, found themselves reflecting on the simple yet profound nature of the moment. Many shared their experiences and emotions on social media, expressing how the broadcast had given them a sense of peace and comfort during a chaotic world. Hashtags like #TaeyongWeverse and #SilentComfortFromTae trended, further highlighting the power of Taeyong's presence without the need for excessive words or theatrics. This moment reminded everyone that sometimes, silence speaks louder than any performance, and in that silence, Taeyong had touched the hearts of millions, proving once again that his influence and love for his fans go beyond the stage and into the deepest corners of their hearts.
Trust me, there's nothing wrong. I just need to carry on, cause society's a myth put there to make you sit. Listen to what they give. Don't ask questions, shut your lid. Yeah, don't ask questions, shut your lid. I need to run away from this and go get off the grid. Feel like my brain is overloaded, man, I'm losing it. Don't let them tell you what to do, man, they don't know shit. Is everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord, give me a sign, a sign. I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord, give me a sign, a sign. I wanna be the greatest. Everybody on the fake shit.